Bob Grieb, this DVD is about 13 minutes long. I did it as a gift to you. It is a lot of memories attached to it, a lot of photographs, a lot of joys that I remembered, things that you've added to my life and I hope have added back to your life. So sit back and relax, and I'll take you on a trip down memory lane. I believe we talked for the very first time sometime in September 28 years ago. You were in the hospital and being bused to meetings at night, and we met at the romper room. That evening, that Monday evening, you called and we talked. I don't remember what we talked about, but I would assume it was something that I had shared in the meeting. And I told you that on Friday I would come down and see you. Of course, Friday rolled around and I was sick as a dog with bronchitis. And I called you and let you know that I couldn't come down, but I would see you on Monday if I was well enough. And you asked me to be your sponsor over the phone. And I had never met you before. I didn't know who I was talking to, but it just felt okay. It was one of those God shots. It just felt okay. So we met the following Monday, went down to the hospital, into a little room. We got to talking, and we found out that we both liked to fish. And we both... Then we discovered we had cabins a couple blocks away from each other up at Big Bear, and then finally we found out we both worked at the same company. So that was the start of a long-term friendship. And I remember early in the program how on Saturdays we would go down to Lake La Paz, La Paz State Park, now a county park, and set up fishing poles, get out the big book, and work on the steps. Bob, I think our very first camping trip was in June or July or August of 1987. And I took you up to Devil's Postpile, and I think you had the little 13-foot travel trailer at that time, the little tow vehicle. And I still am teasing you about you getting up in the middle of the night and peeing on the welcome carpet. I told you from that point on you had to go outside and stand at a tree. Anyway, one of my favorite memories or favorite photographs, of course, is of you and me sitting at a picnic table in, there it is, in Devil's Postpile, and both of us grubbier than heck. And I don't think we had washed or shaved in about 4 days. This is one of my other favorite shots. As you had said, we had been fishing this area for all day long, and you said this area had to be all fished out. And it proceeded to watch you catch 5, 6, or 7 trout from that one spot right there. This is your old Jayco travel trailer, your pop-up tent trailer, and you were pulling it with a Astrovan in those days. Let's see. So, and this is a photograph of the going across the Sacramento River, and that old guy told you that you asked him what was on the other side of the river, and he says the whole rest of the United States. I believe it was 1997 that you went with Dorothy and I and Ian to England. And that was a fun trip, going down the barge and through the canals. That was quite a trip. Of course, I still think that the Alaska trip was probably the best. Oh, this photograph here was above Rock Creek Lake. We went for a hike up there, and Dorothea went with us. And then this was a level 5 river rafting trip. That lady on the left stepped on your toes. She fell out of the thing about 3 times, and yeah, that was something else. Here is Jackson Hole, Wyoming. And then your tractor down at the flower beds. There's Dorothea and I and Joyce and the bunch of us all together at Tip Top down in the Oceanside area. And then, of course, we started on the Alaska trip, which was probably one of the finest memories I have. That was in the year 2007. By 2007, we had known each other for 21 years, and you were married to Joyce. And I think one of the best moves you ever made in your life. So on this trip to Alaska, you taught me about the GPS. I always thought that was fascinating. And as we were walking along Lake Louise for the very first time, we found this little container inside of a hollow log. While we're watching some of these old Alaska trip photos, I still have fond memories of us traveling the coast and up on the Trinity River. And one of the things we did that was impressive was we got up very early in the morning and got some photographs, and I can't find them, of Spirit Lake. And this is after Mount St. Helens had erupted. There was some really good photographs, and I just cannot find them. Another old memory just popped in my head, and that was up at Devil's Post while you and I had a fishing contest. And I think you caught 35 trout, and I caught 32 trout in one day. If we had ever been caught, we'd have gone to jail forever. Oh, and here's the signpost forest at Watson Lake in the, I believe that was in the Alberta or the British Columbia. Maybe it was in the Yukon. Now, in the background, of course, is the photographs from the Alaska trip, but I'm still going down memory lane. I remember early in the program that we used to have a poker game once a month, and friends of were John Shue, George Kopek, Jack Webster, Don West, Michael Vogel, you and me, every month. It was a lot of fun. Another memory I like to remember is I remember you being in Sedona and you wanted to get some aerial photographs of the Red Rocks, and you had always been afraid of flying. And you decided to hire a pilot for about 10 minutes that day to get these aerial photographs. And you ended up hiring him 3 times. And a year and a half later, you got your own airplane and your own pilot's license. Now that is overcoming fear. Also like the story of how Joyce invited you to drive her down to visit some friend that was in the fellowship at a hospital, and she didn't even know the guy. She just wanted some excuse for you to take her out, and you ended up having a lovely romance and getting married. What a joy. You got a jewel of a wife. Well, at this time in our lives, we've known each other for 28 years. You have been a good friend, and I've tried to be the best friend I can be. I know you have been sick lately for a long period of time, and I'm highly concerned. But I thought I would do this as a gift for you, as my friendship and my love for a friend that I care about.
Top of Old Smoky, all covered with snow, I lost my true lover for courting too slow. For courting's a pleasure and parting is grief, but a false-hearted lover is worse than a thief. For a thief will just rob you and take all you have, but a false-hearted lover will lead you to the grave, and the grave will decay you and turn you to dust. Not a girl in 100 a poor boy can trust. Not a girl in 100.
Bob? Thank you. Thanks.
The midnight train is winding low. I'm so lonesome I could cry. I've never seen a night so long when time goes crawling by. The moon just went behind a cloud to hide its face and cry. I ever see a robin weep when leaves begin to die. That means he's lost the will to live. I'm so lonesome cry. The silence of a falling star lights up a purple sky. And as I wonder where you are, I'm so lonesome I could cry. I'm so lonesome I could cry.
Has hair all over and not
You
nice.
may be joking, but her mother may not let her touch it.
Oh, that's right. Oh, this is fried chicken.
Weddings for what?
Weddings are beautiful, she says.
I can sing Amazing Grace.
That was a good movie, the Weddings and Funerals thing.
Yeah, oh yeah. The weddings and the
Yeah, 3 weddings and a funeral.
We're not started yet, are we?
Uh-huh.
You what? We are?
Yeah.
Come on, boy. Let's get going.
Well, for
I
my first song tonight.
Yeah.
And a happy one.
No, the same way. Don't you think Red River Valley's happy?
Yeah, that's a fine one, yeah. But not the other one was my lost love or whatever.
This valley where you are going, I will miss your bright eyes and sweet smile. For they say you are taking the sunshine that has brightened the path for a while. Come and sit by my side if you love me. Not hasten to bid me adieu. For they say you are taking the sunshine that has brightened our path for a while. Come and sit by my side if you love me. Not hasten to bid me adieu. But remember the Red River Valley and the cowboy that loves you so true. I have promised you, darling, that never will a word from my lips cause you grief. In my life it will be yours forever. If you only will love me again. Come and sit by my side if you love me. Do not hasten to bid me adieu. But remember the Red River Valley and the cowboy that loved you so true. How's that?
Very good.
Did you hear what I did?
Good. I'm so proud of you to do that.
Oh, yeah, but it was wrong.
No, you did great.